it takes 16 bloody episodes to see the main characters kiss in a K-drama. But there's another photographer right here with me. He's much older than me and he's much well experienced than me, and he told me to, yeah, the reflection is definitely there. Oh man, that's just grand. Yes, beautiful.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I revisit one of Korea's most photogenic locations to capture the beautiful colors of the sunset with reflections of trees lining the horizon. And man, did I get some great shots. Join me on today's outing.
So today we're here again. Now this place, I forgot the name of this place, but you can watch this video here where I shot this place the first time in my life. But as you can see, now the water is coming in, and back then the water was bone dry because the tide was very low. But today I came here when the tide will be at its full in about like 1 hour. So we're gonna shoot some reflections of those beautiful trees right there, and it'll be evening when the sun is going down, so it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. So yeah, let's wait a little and see how it develops. So you know, funny thing about Korean people is that we're kind of fast people. By that, I mean, we like to do things fast. We're very tempered and we cannot wait. We don't like waiting things. Even though it takes 16 bloody episodes to see the main characters kiss in a K-drama. But I just figured, you know, whilst we're waiting for the water to come in, maybe let's, you know, do a little warm-up. So I found a small warm-up shot right here. So let's shoot this. So for my first shot, what I have in my mind is it's nothing special. It's just a very simple shot. There's nothing. It's gonna be black and white minimalist photo. Now there are 5 trees growing next to this batch of pine trees, and they're isolated. And I see there's a fence behind it, but I can easily Photoshop it out, so it's not a big problem. So I just positioned these 5 trees on the bottom third, and the top third will be this beautiful sky with minimal to no texture at all. So let's shoot this first. ISO 100, f11, 80th of a second, 2-second timer. There we go. It's a very simple shot. Let me check sharpness. It's a little bit shaky, so let me make one more shot. I think I accidentally touched my camera. Or maybe it's just the wind. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so here's the shot. It's a very simple shot, just a warm-up shot. And then now we're gonna wait for the water to come in. There we go.
If you've been watching my videos over the last 3 weeks, you know that my photos have mostly focused on strong waves and the chaotic conditions of the East Coast. After all that, I wanted to start 2026 with something simpler and more soothing. So here it is, my very first photo of 2026. It's nothing special, but at the same time, it's very satisfying to look at.
Okay, so one thing I'm not so certain is whether I should use my 16-35 or 24-105, because this is my first time actually shooting the reflection here, so I'm not sure which lens do I need. So therefore, I'm gonna check right now before the water comes in. Probably I'm thinking 24-105 should be okay, but we never know, so sorry, excuse me. We never know, so I'm just gonna grab my 16-35 right here and just look around and see if it's gonna fit. Yeah. So I just wandered around a little bit with my 16 to 35, and I think 16 to 35 is the lens for this shot. So I've got a dilemma. As you can see up the screen here, the light is like yellow to pink right now because the sun is behind the clouds and we will not see a clear sunset. However, when the tide comes in fully, then it'll take another 1 hour. So I don't know. If the tide comes in fully, then I can probably make that reflection shot, but at the moment the tide is already like, it's not the, I mean the water here, the pond here is not that you know, ripply, so it's quite still, so I can shoot a long exposure like 30 seconds and make a still, you know, reflection shot. I can still do that with the pinkish clouds. So but there's another photographer right here with me. He's much older than me and he's much well experienced than me. And he told me to wait until the tide comes in fully. So, but my 13 years of short photography experience tells me the otherwise, that I should shoot it when the light is here. So I think I'm gonna listen to the elderly, but also shoot right now. Okay, so let's shoot this when the light is still here, and then we'll continue to shoot throughout the evening. So, ISO 100, f11, 30 seconds, shot 1. And what I'm gonna do is, 30 seconds is right enough for, you know, the reflections to happen because the water is quite calm now and the water level is, you know, steady, so it's quite nice. It will have reflections, but it's not gonna be that clear, however. Still doesn't matter, but the sky will be too bright with 30-second exposure. So I think I'm gonna make one more shot after this with a little bit faster shutter speed for the sky and bracket those two. So there we go. Let's check the sharpness. It's done. Yeah, the reflection is definitely there and it's fine. A little bit hazy, so I'm gonna make one more shot. And of course, you don't have to wait until I make those 2 shots. It's gonna take more than a minute. So here's a, well, middle of the evening shot, so to say. I don't know. Here's a shot.
The blue hues of the sky mixed with the orange glow of the sun behind it created subtle purple tones across the sky. What I really like is the texture of the clouds above the trees. Even though the reflection of the trees isn't clear, it is still visible, which is why this image is not a failure. It was a great start to the evening.
All right, so the tide is at its full right now, so which is good. And as I expected, the ripples are very calm. So I'm gonna shoot this right now. Now, I positioned my camera vertically because at first I thought, why don't I, you know, put all this thing together in my shot? But then I realized what I really want to capture is the batch of pine trees right there in front of me. So I just positioned it, you know, vertically so that I can more focus on the pine trees and the beautiful sky as well. Because there's a really bright cloud right above those trees and it's absolutely stunning. So I'm currently at ISO 100, f11 and 30 seconds. So let's shoot. And because my lens is a Canon lens adapted to an adapter and then the Sony camera, it can't really focus in the dark conditions. So I just focused it first without my ND filter, and then I put it on MF mode and then put the filter back on, all that faff. So I hope this works, man. All right, so I think I don't need to bracket this because I can bring back all the shadows. Anyways, it's gonna be, you know, just silhouetted trees, that's all, mostly. Just silhouetted trees with a reflection. And oh man, that's just grand. Yes, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. All right, so I think this is a very good shot. So here's my shot. I'm so happy with this.
There was a patch of clouds emitting the last bright light, and the sky overall looked as if the Milky Way were above the trees. I think shooting this image in a vertical frame was a great choice, as it focuses more on the trees and the sky, excluding everything else.
Alright, so the light is fading, so I need to move this fast, and I need to do this fast, so now I'm gonna shoot horizontal and put everything together. There are these two trees with an island, some sort of, which will be an island when the water comes in more, but then there will be no place to stand. So I'm just gonna make a shot now. So ISO 100, f11, 30 seconds again, and shoot. I'm more of bracketing, exposing to the sky, because first I don't want to do a bracketing shot because I don't really think I need it, because it's gonna be just a shadowy thing anyways, and the reflection will be still visible even without bracketing. So that's the most important part. Therefore, I don't think bracketing is needed here. And also, the sky is quite beautiful, so I want to just include that in this shot. So yeah, no bracketing, just one shot. Okay, let's check the sharpness. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I think this is one of my shots of the day, I think. Grand.
And here is the final image. The sky was glowing with its last light before nightfall, with purple tones and blue hues beautifully dominating the scene. This time, rather than focusing only on the pine trees, I included the entire landscape and cropped it into a panoramic frame, so the wide-angle shot would feel more epic.
All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching as always. And if you like this video, please press the like button and tell me which one was your favorite photo. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.